Hey there, good morning to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz with a look at your Thursday forecast. It's going to be a beautiful day. Highs mainly in the 70s, right where we should be this time of year. But tomorrow we're hotter. We're going to have widespread 80s, low and mid 80s before things take a turn. Heading into the weekend, it's going to be cooler, a little blustery, and we have the chance for a couple of showers. I'll time it all out coming up. But if you want more warm weather, don't worry, it's going to be here before you know it. It's just a little bump in the road for the cooler weather lovers. You're going to be in for a treat. Now it is Seafair weekend, going to have the Blues flying high today for practice, and tomorrow's going to be really lovely if you're going out on the water. Saturday, that's when we'll have to watch the forecast carefully. Likely going to have clouds, maybe some sun breaks in the mix, and a couple of showers, but temperature-wise, we're going to be cooler. Now there's still a chance that we have some lingering showers into Sunday, but I want to stress on Saturday, most of the area is not going to see widespread rain. Now we could get a convergence zone firing up, and once again I'll show you where coming up, but Sunday a couple of lingering showers. So we'll watch that forecast, of course, for you very carefully. Saturday is going to be windy, especially for some. And then east of the Cascades, that's going to enhance the fire weather concerns. Next week, we're warming things up once again in the 70s, followed by the mid 80s. Let's take you outside where it is a little warm and hazy. You can't really see Mount Rainier, just a little bit obstructed by maybe some low clouds, if not some haze, but we have blue sky waiting for us pretty much all day long. By the afternoon, we're topping out in the mid and upper 70s. We're pretty mild, relatively speaking, overnight. Some of you will still be on the cool side, but tomorrow we are going to heat things up quickly. Highs today, as I mentioned, average for this time of year is about 79. So we'll be right near that. Highs near 80 elsewhere, but then up the I-5 corridor and closer to the north interior, including the islands, in the 60s to about 70. Tonight will actually be near normal, if not maybe a few degrees below normal. This morning we woke up to some spots in the 40s, but we'll warm things up once again quickly tomorrow into about the mid 70s, if not upper 70s by the early afternoon. Then by the late afternoon, that's when we'll hit our high for the day in the mid 80s. And then up the I-5 corridor, very similar, upper 70s to lower 80s, especially away from the water. East of the Cascades, 90s, maybe a few triple digits in the mix as well. Even the coast going to be cool. Then we all, or I should say warm, we all turn cool on Saturday. Onshore winds, they really are going to be on the gusty side. So south-southwest, if not westerly winds, and then up through Puget Sound southwest, and we'll likely get some of those westerly and eventually northerly winds. We'll have to see where that convergence sets up, but temperature-wise, we'll be below normal. So we'll be above normal, followed by below normal. Skipping ahead to show you on the futurecast what we're dealing with into Saturday. So we'll have a broken band of showers, and you can kind of see some yellow within that. That's depicting maybe a quick downpour, but that's the morning, about sunrise after. So we'll call it mid-morning, and then watch what happens as it moves to the east. Kind of similar to this past weekend, a lot of it will break up. A lot of that moisture will get absorbed by the Olympics, but we'll still have some widely scattered showers. Then we could have that convergence zone firing up. For now, models are hinting on the potential for Snohomish County northward, especially this particular model showing maybe Snohomish, Skagit County up toward Whatcom County, but we could also have maybe a thunderstorm or two up in the Cascades, really favoring the North Cascades. And this particular model is also showing some sun breaks by the afternoon. Meanwhile, Snohomish County northward still dealing with some showers. Then we get into Sunday, and once again, maybe a few lingering showers there. through Saturday night, rain totals are going to be very minor. You see Seattle maybe 1/100th of an inch down to Tacoma. We could just get a couple of 1/100ths of an inch, but then Mount Vernon, especially where we get that convergence setting up, maybe close to 4/10ths of an inch, but that's where we'll have the highest totals, and then closer to the coast as well. Winds, let's talk about that, because again, that's not just going to be impactful this side of the Cascades, because we could get gusts maybe 20 to 30 miles per hour, but it's east of the Cascades. When we have these onshore winds, they accelerate through the Cascades, of course, and that will lead to an elevated fire danger. So this is Saturday afternoon. You see widespread wind gust, maybe between 30 up toward the islands, 35 miles per hour. But east of the Cascades, I know it's showing between 24 and 32, but you see those bright pops of that fuchsia color. That's indicating maybe 40 plus. So again, that will be east of the Cascades, and that's going to bring drier air. Well, they are already dealing with drier air, but the strong wind gust will elevate the fire danger. So some of the current fires could spread rapidly. There could be new fire starts as well. So there is a fire weather watch, again, east of the Cascades. That will kick in Saturday, going to turn into a red flag warning more than likely, or a fire weather warning. So look for that, especially if you're headed east or you live to the east as well. So once again, 70s near normal today, above normal tomorrow, mid 80s. We're cooler over the weekend with slight chances for showers. Then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, we'll have widespread 80s once again. And it looks as though the 80s are here to stay all the way into next week. So beyond the 7-day, around, as you see, the first full week of August or the second week of August, low and mid 80s. That's what it's looking like for now, at least.